Hey there, y'all. It's me, Trent. I hope all of you are having a great holiday season wherever you're at. Going into this round here, it's going to be a psychologist, forward seer, and antiquarian going up against a sculptor. Now, you already know who I'm going to be playing, especially since I bought her OPH skin and was gifted her accessory courtesy of Nash. Now, the Galatea does choose to chase me first here, and I'm kiting under the assumption that she has excitement because there are two really strong harassers in this team in Ford and Antiquarian, so that changes my priorities a little bit. I'm not necessarily going to be going for disarms as much as I'm going to focus on establishing as much distance as possible, breaking line of sight, and changing elevation to make it harder for her to land her statue chips. Now the sculptor does double back here, but I have enough time to get upstairs where it's a bit easier to disarm here, which I do twice. And that buys me about 8 seconds. Now I'm not going to have enough time to get to this pallet. My flywheel is up, which I try and flywheel a swing, but I end up flywheeling just a chip, and I end up taking a hit right here, which is okay. It gives me a little bit of time to transition away from hotel and kite towards middle. Now I know that Joker spawned here, and this will give him an opportunity to buy quite a bit of time. I don't know why that stick didn't go through. Not like it really matters here because he is there to support, and it might buy enough time for Seer to use his owl. Now the Galatea tries to avoid the stun by using her blink. There's this trick you can do as Hunter where if you hold the blink and then pick up and then let go, it allows you to blink while you're picking up, but she wasn't able to pull that off. And Joker had the presence of mind to recognize what she was trying to do, especially since, you know, before he was a Survivor main, he was a Hunter main, right? So he was able to get that stun off, and he was able to rescue again. The Seer comes in with a really good owl, which I used to transition. I wasn't quite sure if the Galatea was in the pallet or not. She was, so I kind of ended up wasting that attack recovery there, but it's okay. The Seer is here farming an owl. I kind of wish he was decoding, but I'm going to be pretty thankful that he did that later on. Now she is full presence, but there are 2 ciphers remaining. Sora's already working on the second to last cipher machine, and Joker takes a hit right there, and I start going towards the next best kiting area, right? And the Galatea is gonna catch up here pretty quickly. I'm gonna get chipped, and I'm gonna mind game this pallet pretty well. Her swing is slow enough to where you can mind game it like that, but I do end up going down here. I'm pretty sure she brought impulsive, which allowed her to use her charge attack and get that hit off. Now she tries to drive Joker away with the statues, and she lands a chip, but Joker was able to dash away from the other chip and balloon rescue, which was really good because it allowed Seer to use the second owl, and I was able to kind of transition away over towards the corner. There's not a lot to kite with over here, but I really wanted to focus on getting away from the psychologist cipher machine, and I do end up going down here, but at this point the kite has bought more than enough time for there to be significant cipher progress. There's around 60% on the last cipher machine, and this cipher machine gets popped here. So all that has to happen here is psychologist has to get a normal rescue, which even with full presence Gala, it should be pretty manageable. And right here we're kind of trying to force out force out a basic hit. I didn't see Sora behind me there, so felt kind of bad for sandbagging him like that, but ultimately it didn't really lead to anything. And the Cipher ends up getting popped here, and we're gonna split ways. Because I'm down chair. The Galatea needs to focus on eliminating me, especially with survivors at both gates. Now I start taking her towards hotel over here, and I'm able to flywheel that first chip. I'm not sure what she was trying to do with the warp though. I'm really not sure. Maybe she was trying to go to the gate. Maybe she canceled it because she realized it was probably open. Either way here, I'm kind of stuck, right? I need to force her to use her statues here if I want to get out. And I'm super skinny right there. And I start running towards Archway because I saw Dungeon over here earlier. I start kind of trying to bait statues, and that one somehow doesn't hit me. I don't know what happened to her statue hitbox, but because of that, I was able to get Dungeon. It was a pretty good game.